Hey guys, welcome back to Elder Dragon and another episode of Dragon Melee. Today we're at Underworld Games in Nottingham and we're playing with the new Warhammer 40k precons. I have a few local guys from the shop here. So yeah, I'm going to be playing Abaddon the Despoiler. Also, I'm not very familiar with Warhammer, so this should be interesting. He's a 5/5 Trampler and he's Grixis for 5 mana. During each one of my turns, spells I cast from my hand with mana value extra less have Cascade, where X is the total mana of life lost. My opponents have lost this turn, rather. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be smacking people and then cascading some stuff in my hand. That's what I'm going to be doing. Go for it.
Nice. My name's Sam. I'm playing Swarmlord today. Tyranids. Again, not too familiar with the lore for Warhammer, but I get to make things really big and swing large, so it's going to be fun.
I'm Aran. I'm playing the Imperial deck, so I have Inquisitor Greyfax. I will mostly be doing very silly Imperial misquotes, which you can correct me with if you like.
I don't think I could correct you.
I'm Seth. I'm playing the Necrons, so I'm playing Imotekh The Stormlord. Basically, I'm going to be summoning all of my Necrons from the graveyard and creating more Necrons as a result.
Excellent. Alright. Kick us off, Aaron.
Alright. Draw for multiply. Oh, hello. Okay. So, best first play Magic.
Nice. You got it.
I did. Turn one ready.
Which way around are we going? Clockwise?
Which way we go?
The normal way?
Oh, wait, that's the normal way?
Is this the normal way?
I think that's the normal way, isn't it?
Oh, I don't mind going next. That's fine by
you go
me.
for it.
So yeah, I'll draw for turn.
I always forget. I spell table too much.
And I will pay. Path to Ancestry tapped, and I will pass turn.
Sweet. I shall draw. That's not bad.
Play weak magic.
Okay, second best first turn. Molten Slag Heap. Tap for colorless. And I'll do a Wayfarer's Bauble.
Nice.
So I can pay 2, sack it, and search for a land on the battlefield. Tapped.
Pretty solid.
Go ahead, Sam.
Awesome. I'll draw. Cool. Playing weak magic, I will just play a Vault of the Whispers, artifact land, tap for a black, and pass.
Okay.
The artifacts are coming out.
Yeah. Artifact count is 1.
There'll be many sad robots.
Yeah.
Alright. So, we will make an Arcane Sanctum and our Command Sphere.
Nice.
And yeah, we're done at that.
He's ramping.
The thing that I'm going to forget, and you can wait and watch me swear, is that I'm going to forget that they put miracles in this deck.
Miracle creatures as well.
Yes.
Which is very interesting.
I'll play Forest for turn, and then I will tap both, and I will explore.
Nice.
So I'll draw, and I will play another land for turn, and then I'm going to pass.
Sweet. Untap draw. Okay. Gonna have to read these cards.
You got a lot of text on some of these.
Yeah, I do. Got a lot of stuff going on. Playing Island.
I feel like I should have done like some required reading before we started playing.
Well, it's funny to go in blind, right? Just like,
Yeah.
right, I'm just gonna crack my way first, Paul, and pass. Go find.
Okay, cool.
What are the other ones?
I did go through and put in an order for some of the stuff because we don't know if it's going to be reprinted.
Yeah.
So the stuff that I imagine is going to go in every Commander deck I ever want to play. Yeah.
Cool. I'm going to play a Swamp, and I will tap 2 and play a Triarch Praetorian. It's a 2/1 flyer, and when it enters the battlefield from the graveyard, you draw 2 cards but lose 2 life, and it has Unearth. And I will pass.
That's pretty good.
You. That doesn't instill confidence.
Well, I've drawn it, so I'll play it. We'll make a Knight Paladin. It's a 6/6 vehicle with trample, rapid fire battle cannon. When Knight Paladin enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to each opponent.
Oh wow!
Oh, nice.
Okay.
I'm not even sorry.
Jesus, that's pretty good.
I'm going to call it efficient.
I'm in danger.
And just because it's funny, I'm also going to make this and gain a life for myself. And pass.
Well, we got an arch enemy now.
So who are we going for?
Yeah, no, right.
Tap and draw. Play Forest to turn. No, I will actually pass turn like that.
Alrighty. Untap. Drop. Okay, that's just it. Tromp. 4 mana. Okay. 2 Talisman of Indulgence. And that's it. That's all I got.
Cool. What's that?
Fair magic. Except for Aran, who's not playing fair magic.
I mean, I had this in the opening hand. I'm not sure whether I drew this or I had it in opening hand. And then suddenly it sort of played itself after that.
I'll just play a swamp. And since you've got the most life, I'm going to ping you for 2 in the
worries.
air.
Makes sense.
There you go.
And I will end my turn.
Alright.
Flying zombie.
Flying metal zombie.
I wonder if they reprint them.
Very metal.
If they reprint the Necrons into like magic,
Yeah.
would they be? I don't know. Would they just be artifact creatures? Or would they make them zombies?
Artifact creatures or Phyrexian?
They wouldn't be Phyrexian because they've not been completed unless they decided to merge the 2 laws.
Yeah.
That would be quite fun, I admit.
Yeah.
But I'm surprised that they weren't zombie artifacts already, or something along those lines. But maybe they just didn't want to buff the zombie deck too much.
Maybe. But how can the artifact be a zombie? An artifact is not a living.
Well, the artifact isn't a living thing. They've had their souls removed. They're Necrons. The Catan removed their souls in return for immortality. Because buyer's remorse.
Because the whole thing is
No,
sweet.
completed doesn't remove the soul anymore. The Phyrexians realise. I realise we're on a tangent now. The Phyrexians realise that in order to keep a spark alive in a planeswalker, and the reason that all of their experimentation has failed is that you have to keep more of the soul intact than they were.
Right.
So things like Ajani completed, Ajani still has his full soul. They've just changed his mind on how he thinks about all is one.
Right. What about the story with Squee then? Because
I
Squee
don't
is
know.
no longer immortal.
I don't know. I'd have to read more about that. The Ajani one was the one that struck me as odd, because it was very different to what we've seen of Ajanis in the past.
Right.
So that one we read a little bit about, and that they made him think that all is one is him protecting his pride. So it becomes the pride will be. The pride will be strongest and survive, and everyone will be free and happy when we give up our freedom to be happy. That type of thing. All will be one, and that's the thinking that they've put inside it.
That old chestnut.
Yeah. It's very well written, actually. I was quite impressed. Right, what am I doing? I feel that I should play something and I should punch someone, so maybe I'll do that. So, because we're a bad person, we're going to do that, and we're going to make Celestine, because we like Celestine.
What's it do? Flying lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, return target creature card and mana extra less from your graveyard to the battlefield, or X is the amount of life you gain this turn.
But importantly right now, she can crew a Knight Paladin.
Oh dear.
And Sen, I feel that I should return the favour. We'll call it an escalation.
Yes.
We will punch you for 6. We're trample.
Okay, yeah.
You take the 6.
Take the 6.
Down to 30.
Right. And I also get to make a port town and reveal a plane so that it comes in untapped.
Yep.
And I think I'm done at that. Was that enough?
That's good, yeah. I think you're done now.
Okay.
About that arch enemy thing.
Okay. I'll tap a red and 2 green. And I'll bring out an Atalan Jackal with Trample and Haste.
Yeah.
Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I may search my eye for a basic lands card and put it onto the battlefield tapped and then shuffle.
Kill it now.
And I'm sorry, Kiefer, I'm going to have to, with haste, hit you for 2. So
That is fine.
just see if I can find me a little
We
land.
are now mortal enemies.
Hey, there might be a few things in here that I will agree to help you with later.
You may well have a Knight Paladin of your own. I don't actually know what's in that deck.
4 different factions
Yeah.
fight 2 different wars on the same
Go
table.
find a swamp, and it comes in tapped. Island, sorry. And I'll shuffle. And I'll pass turn.
Cool. In your step, I'll just tap this to put a charge counter on the slag heap. And then it's on top for turn. Drop. Okay. So I have a mountain. 6 mana now. That's fine. I guess I can cast Abaddon. Okay, let's do Abaddon. 5 mana. Abaddon enters. He's trample 5/5. During each of your turns, you may cast spells you cast from your hand, rather, with mana value extra of Cascade, where the amount of life your opponent has lost this turn. But for now, that's all I have.
I'm going to stop the game because I've just done something incredibly stupid. I just shuffled my hand into the deck by accident. I went shuffling, I just wasn't thinking, I just shuffled everything.
Do you remember what was in your hand?
Only a little bit, but if you're okay, I just don't mind drawing 6 cards off the top.
Oh, yeah, as long as it was 6
Yeah,
cards in
yeah,
your
that's
hands.
fine.
Yeah, crack on.
Jesus Christ, do you know what I mean?
I think we'll call it Wheel of Genius, right?
Yeah.
Well, I shuffled.
Okay, you got it half right. That's
Jeez.
it's Commander, right? Who cares?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Zen, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Right, I'm just going to untap, draw. Okay, I'm going to play a swamp, and I'm just going to go around the table. So I'm going to ping you for 2 in the air. And I'm only a tiny bit sorry for what I'm about to do. I'm going to play a Luckhurst Heavy Destroyer. A 3/2 flying. When the destroyer enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices to the creature.
Oh no!
Oh, lovely.
Harsh. I guess I'll
So my
sacrifice
Praetorian is
Abaddon.
now going in the graveyard,
Oh,
where he needs to
great.
be.
Jackal goes away.
Cool. And with that, I'm going to end my turn.
Right, yeah.
So we got a new arch enemy.
I regret nothing.
White, blue, black. I'm going to float the Soul Ring and only use 1 of it, so I'm going to wind up with a colourless mana floating. I'm going to make Greyfax.
Yep.
And I'm going to sack the Command Sphere to draw a card. Yeah, that's not quite what we wanted to see. I'm going to make a swamp. And
You're gonna attack
I'm going to
Senate.
make a Sanguinary Priest.
Do you know, I wouldn't blame him at this point.
So this is my floated and 3 more. Yeah?
Sweet.
Fine. Let's do something stupid. Who's on the most life?
You.
I attack myself.
I don't think that would be reasonable. Would you mind terribly if I didn't?
Just diplomatic conflict
Yeah.
within your own ranks.
The priest says when another creature I control dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. Just so we know.
Alrighty.
Greyfax is going to crew the paladin, the Knight Paladin.
Yep.
Sam, I'm just going to punch you. It'll be 7 because Greyfax is +1/+0 and
fine.
vigilance. And then I'm done with that.
I will untap with my new 6 cards. That's the first time
What do
you
you
probably.
mean? They're exactly the same.
That's the first time you've probably ever seen anyone do that on camera. That's not nice, man. Jeez.
I don't know. It's easy to be nervous on camera,
Yeah.
right? And you make mistakes.
Just
blame the camera.
Yeah, just blame the camera. Play Forest for turn. And then, let's see what I can do here. Since we have to read all the cards, do we?
Reading the card explains the card.
There you go.
There is a level of genius there that I had not appreciated.
Okay. So I'm going to tap a green. And then I'm going to tap 2, 3, and 4. I'll play Roman Horde that has Ravenous. So I tapped an extra 4, so it comes in with 4 1/1 counters.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So it's now 5/5.
Pretty solid.
Whenever land enters the battlefield under my control, I can pay 2 and a green, and I can return Homogen Horde from the graveyard to my hand. And then I will pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Draw. What does this do?
That was very DD. What does this button do?
Yeah.
Interesting. Schwab. I feel like this deck wants to do the thing that Abaddon wants to do, so I might just cast him again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, using that for colourless. And we'll cast Abaddon again. Don't kill him!
So it just kills him again.
It's a casualty of war, man. I can't help it.
Yeah, that's all I got. Go ahead.
Okay.
Tap and draw. I'll play Swamp. Tap for 5, and I will play a Gilded Lotus.
Very nice.
Cool. Going around the table, I'm just going to ping you for 3 in the air.
I shall take the 3.
So I got 2. You got 2. You got 3.
Yeah.
And with that, I will end my turn.
Cracking. Okay. Right. So, you have Big Thing. You have Big Thing.
5/5 trample.
I think that we are gonna still use Greyfax to. Yeah, I think Greyfax still crews the palette. No, the Night Paladin. So we'll do that. Attackers. So Kiefer, you can have the Night Paladin, and Sen, you can have the Sanguinary Priest.
I'll take the 2.
Yeah,
And
no,
so
that's
3
three.
Greyfax
I'll take
plus
the
1
three.
plus 7 vigilance.
So what? Sen takes 3.
Sen takes 3. I gain 3 because this is lifelink.
I take 6 or 7. 7?
It will be 7 if you don't
I
block.
take 7. I will not. It's getting low.
So we're all in agreement that there's a problem at the table.
You know what? I think this side of the table.
I have that effect on the weak wills. Make a wild. And go.
Go. On tap. And I'll draw for turn. Have my cards for the right way, wouldn't it? All over the place.
Calm. Take a breath.
Okay. I will tap 3. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap a blue, a red, a green, and the 3 extra. We may as well bring him into the party for 6. We'll bring the Swarmlord. And the first time he's entered the battlefield, so he enters with 2 +1/+1 counters on him.
So you get 1 for every time it's been 2 for every time it's been cast.
Yeah, so cast for the first time, so he only gets 2.
I mean, only.
He's now at 7/7.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature I control dies, I draw a card. And because I use mana to cast my command, I can scry 1.
That's
Solid.
history.
And I'll keep it. And then I will pass it on.
Excellent. Let's untap. Draw. Pretty good. Okay. So I'm gonna just go combat. Sen, I'm gonna hit you for 5 with Abaddon.
Oh! Any response?
Absolutely 0.
Alright, you're on 22.
Sweet. So Abaddon has dealt 5 damage, or rather an opponent that lost 5 life. So whenever I cast something with mana value 5 or less, that's cascade basically.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
That was nice.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I really want you to cascade into a board wipe that kills him again.
Can't that be painful? I'll cast Chaos Defiler to trample 5/4. When Chaos Defiler enters the battlefield or dies, for each opponent, choose a non-land permanent that player controls, destroy one of them at random. However, we have to cascade first.
Yeah.
So, reveal until we reveal.
So we're cascading for 4 or less, yeah?
For 5 or less.
Well, it's 1 mana lower, isn't it? The cascade.
Is it?
I believe the cascade is 1 mana lower.
With
So the
X
5
or
will,
less.
the 5 will cast to 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm happy to play that.
If that
I think that's what cascade does.
Yeah. It's funny that it doesn't give you the reminder text on the
Yeah.
card, considering
There's
that
a lot of
Yeah,
text
no.
on that card. They probably couldn't fit it.
Okay, Blood for the Blood God.
Yeah.
Command Terror. Must be non-land.
Yeah.
We got a Herald of Slaanesh.
Slaanesh, yeah.
Slaanesh.
Nice.
Okay, these go to the bottom, I think.
He who hungers, she who thirsts.
Okay, this thing says other demons I control have haste. And demon spells cost 2 less to cast. That's interesting.
Calm down.
Okay, then we need to resolve the Chaos Defiler trigger. So, what does it say? Enter the battlefield. For each opponent, choose an non permanent player controls. Okay, so I will choose your Gilded Lotus. Aran, I will choose probably your Knight Paladin, I think.
Yep.
And I'll choose the Swarmlord for Sam.
If you sure you want to choose the Swarmlord? Like, he comes out with +4/+4 next round.
I know, but you have to cast them. It'll
So-
take you a while.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Exactly, yeah.
Go for it.
The Chaos Rain!
Oh, Gilded Lotus.
Wounded.
Okay, we got 2 mana.
But my master plan.
Needs to be adjusted.
Okay, do I have any demons in hand? I do, but that's still too expensive. But I've done stuff, so I'll pass the turn.
Cool. Wounded. Only my pride. Okay. I'll play a swamp. And for now, I'm going to bring out my commander.
Sweet.
Nice.
And that's all I can afford to do now.
Does he
Alright.
does he ETB anything or not?
No.
Right. End of turn, I'm going to crack the wilds.
Sweet. Oh, life's level getting low. Well, except for Aran.
I'm happy for you not to notice.
I'm also happy for us to build a truce.
Oh, politics and commander, here we go. That's where things get interesting, right? They used to do rules for allying across the factions. I don't know if it's made it into the current edition of 40k. And you used to wind up with situations where you would give each other negative leadership if your units were too close.
Yeah.
So what you effectively used to do was have 2 allied armies that were nowhere near each other and just play the best things you could find. It was quite cool. It wasn't a bad little system. Anybody want to cut? Anybody bothered?
No, I
It's
can't
fine,
do
it's all
right.
good.
Go then. Untaps. Draws. What do we got? A 5/4.
2/2 makes my demons cost 2 less.
2/2.
2, 3, 3, 2.
I've got a 7/7 and a 5/5.
7/7, of course you have.
It's absolutely ridiculous that comes out first time like that, really, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's.
I know you need 6 to cost him, but
Looking at my board. Stop looking at my board.
You see nothing.
No, right.
Just scrap metal over here. It's fine. It's gotta be.
it's when that recursion gets on and gets going. That's what we've got to be worried.
Yeah.
So,
You mana for that.
It was chaos, can't blame me.
Yeah, you're right. Just blame our luck with dice.
Yeah.
So. You have 6 in total. You have 7 in total. You have more in total.
That's 12 in total.
As marvellously bizarre as this is, I'm actually passing the turn.
Oh.
With all his mana up, guys, that's a bad sign, right?
He's got a lot of open mana, I'm afraid.
Is there a Cyclonic Rift in that pre-gun?
Imagine if there was. I will untap then and I will draw for turn.
With the way that the commander decks are going, I've started taking out the Cyclonic Rift and putting in Aetherize instead.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Okay. So I'll play Cave of Temptation as my land.
I'm a big fan of that card as well.
Cave of Temptation. It's nice.
So
Isn't it?
good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
I was really surprised when I saw that Gilded Lotus in this deck.
The power level is pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
I guess because they're trying to encourage Commander players as well as 40k players.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the shops managed to sell out. There's a lot of places online that are already waiting for reprints, and we don't even know if reprints are coming. So
Yeah. Well,
it's
so
cool.
I will tap 3. And I will play Icon of Ancestry.
Nice.
And obviously I will choose Tyranids. So creatures I control with the chosen tree I get +1/+1, so my creatures get an additional +1/+1. And go to
They don't get counters though, do they? It's just static.
just +1, so you
Yeah,
have
it's
to choose
just
a different
static.
count for that.
If you want to track it with counters,
Yeah.
yes, please. If you
Or we
want,
can just count it with that, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah. And then I will tap 3.
I actually don't know if that deck proliferates, but if it did, it mattered, you see.
And I will play New Horizons. I can enchant a land, and when New Horizons enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature I control.
Very solid.
So I'll go with the red so I can tap.
Can we kill the Tyranid player?
I haven't hit any of you yet.
No, but you're hitting
Except Kiefer
scary.
twice.
You're not going to hit us
Um,
until you're that strong.
And I can
you
now add
one-shot
two.
us.
I can now add 2 mana of red as well when I tap that from
Yeah.
the last ability.
Where are you putting the counter?
What are we going to do on Swarmlord, aren't we? Like, he is.
Swarmlord doesn't have trample, so we
No,
can't be
he
challenged.
doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't. And what have I
Yet.
got left?
Not yet.
Does that deck have a card that gives
Yes.
things trample?
It does. And out of open honesty, I did have it in my hand when I shuffled it back into my deck. But I wanted things to be fair and just draw off the top, do you know what I mean? So here we are. And I will then leave blockers up and end my turn.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Interesting.
Only because you've concerned me with your open mana, you see. That's probably the plan, but he's done it.
He plays blue, he can't be trusted.
I mean, that's generally true, right?
Play Island. Okay, we're going to go to combat.
At the start of combat, before you attack, tap down Greyfax, and I tap Greyfax to tap down Abaddon, please.
Okay.
And I am supposed to investigate, but it hasn't actually given me a
Investigate token.
investigate token.
Or a clue, rather.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I don't know.
There'll be some in the
either.
box outside, but I don't particularly want to fight my way through. So, do you want me to fight my way through?
No,
Or it
you can
matters?
just
use
use
it
that.
I'll use a face down one. This is my clue.
Cool.
That's all good. Alright, in combat. Go to combat, like I said. Chaos Defiler, I will send it Aran. It's a 5/4 trample. If it dies, I'll do the choosy destroy thing again.
A 5/4 with trample. Animate the paladin block.
Okay. In response,
Combat trick.
Yeah. Well, it was expected. It's why the
Yeah.
paladin's gone out.
2 black, blight pile. It'll get -3, -3.
In response, I will crack my clue.
Yeah.
Does that deck have any counter spells?
This one.
Yeah.
It's got
There's maybe 1 or 2 in there, right?
it's got some tricks. I don't recall any actual counters. All right, so we're negged.
So it's -3, -3. So
So my 7/6 becomes a 4/3.
yeah.
Do you trample?
I trample. It's 5/3, 5/4. So I guess I'll do 1 or 2, 2 damage.
Yeah.
My Chaos Defiler will die. So we shall.
About where you started when we on turn 1.
Hey, I'm excited to be there.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, we gotta choose again. I'll choose.
The
Lock
priest
push?
triggers. So whenever another creature I control dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. So Apta Napta, your triggers go on the stack, and then my trigger goes on the stack on top of
Okay.
it.
So I'm gonna choose the Loshnook. Loshnook. Let's choose Greyfax.
So we just Swarmlord again, right?
I guess we'll choose the Swarmlord, yeah. So
Okay.
again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
So my 1 damage happens first because it comes off first, and Sam, you're on the most, so I'll just ping you for 1.
You're on the most, bro.
I'm not pinging myself, as funny as it might be.
It's a 5.
Yes!
Swarmlord.
Swarmlord goes back, and he has been cast.
Okay.
Works so far.
So I've done 2 damage to opponents. So 2 or less have Cascade, which is terrible.
I mean, cast a 2, get a 1, right?
So now,
If I had.
Have you got your Soul Ring? I mean, you'll hit your Soul Ring.
Yeah, but I need to cast something with 2, which I don't have.
so Swarmlord now casts an extra 2 colours to cast, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Yes,
Just so I'm.
but we'll have more counters for the
Okay,
Greyfax.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's pretty solid.
And I have 8. Just say.
So
Might
this
see it
guy,
again.
Yeah.
Herald of Slanesh, says my demons cost 2 less.
Yep.
So that will be 1 colorless. Actually, no, you need to use that for black, so I'll lose a life there. And then tap red. Where is he? 2 for 4 mana with the discount. And I'll cast Balakor, the Dark Master.
Nice.
When he enters the battlefield, I draw X cards and lose X life, where X is the number of demons I control, which is 2. So I'll lose 2 and draw 2.
Pretty solid.
He also says Lord of Torment. Says whenever another demon enters the battlefield you control, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. That's pretty good.
So kill it with
Yeah.
fire, right?
It's like a mana cannon, but in a creature form.
It's pretty solid. I imagine that he's the one that will get pulled out to be the constructed version of the deck.
Yeah.
And then you've got some new demons to use with it, right?
That. So is Abaddon just tapped for this turn, or is it tapped for like until your next turn or whatever?
It's just tapped.
Just tapped?
Yeah.
Okay, not super tapped or whatever.
No, it's the investigate that I was doing it for, really.
Oh, of course, yeah.
It's not that I'm terribly afraid of Abaddon.
Alright, so
That's just an extra.
go for it.
Draw. A 2. Play an Arcane Signet.
Nice.
I'm going to swing at you. During the beginning of combat on my turn, another target artifact creature I control gets +2/+2 and menace until the end of the turn. So you've got 5/4 coming at you.
In the air.
At me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the 5. 35?
Yep.
Cool.
And I will end my turn there.
Solid.
We're getting there. Slowly but surely.
What am I doing? You have a 6/6.
Yes.
You have
6/5.
multiple big things. You have a 3/3. Yeah, so I think what I do is I run the priest at Yusan. So he's a 3/4 vigilant life-linking person.
Okay, I'm just going to take the 3.
Cool.
Do you gain 3?
Is the way forward. And we are going to make a Primaris Chaplain. He has Battle Cry. When this creature attacks, each other attacking creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn. And he has a Rosarius. Whenever Primaris Chaplain attacks, it gains indestructible until end of turn. Best up some mana for that, eh?
Pretty good.
Pretty fair. If only someone hadn't killed my Night Paladin.
Wasn't me.
Yeah, I know I'm done at that.
Cool. Do you need to tap your priest, or does he have vigilance because of that?
Yeah, Greyfax says everything gains vigilance.
Wow, that's pretty
+1/+0 and vigilant.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I was thinking of Marnie's Calgar, and we were talking a bit about it beforehand. I think Greyfax is probably right for the deck. I think if I built a Warriors deck, it would be Marnie's.
Yeah, if you're more token themed, Marnie's is good.
Well, if you're more Warrior themed, you get to just go heavily into Warriors outside of the alternate universe.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to tap 5, including 2 red, a green, a blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to play my Saga First Tyrannic War.
Nice.
You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield. If its mana cost contains an X, enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counters equal to the number of lands.
Oh, that is
Good stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to do is play And this is right what I'm thinking. So, for the table, if the card has 2 X's on, what does that mean with this play here?
You may put a creature card from.
But the creature card has 2 X's.
It doesn't. Yeah, it's irrelevant because it has an X in its cost, so it'll enter with how many lands you have plus one enters.
So it would do 5 for both X's in this case. or
No, so
one
it
of
doesn't.
them?
It just it negates the X as the cost. Just as long as it has X in the cost, it'll enter with how many plus one enters equal the amount of lands you have.
It's to trigger your thing into the Ravenous thing.
Yeah, so I'll do Sire Plus, so it comes in with 5 counters.
How many
hang on.
lands you have, right?
Well, yeah.
Lands.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
When Play Plus enters the battlefield, search your library for up to X basic lands and put them onto the battlefield taps, then I can put 7 lands onto the battlefield.
Oh my
That seems
god!
reasonably aggressive, doesn't it?
That's not aggressive at all, that's just me. I'm mana screwed, right? So it's kind of.
Is that what you are?
You're yeah. Of course.
So.
Go find 7 lands.
Yeah, I'm going to find 7 lands, I'm afraid.
Did they show you tapped or they just come in
they
live?
tapped.
They come in tapped, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see if I can do anything with my last hand, and I'll search for them when I pass turn.
Make sure you don't shuffle your
I
hand.
know, don't try to put that back into this time. Can I do anything with my remaining mana? 3. I'm going to move to combat.
What have you got? So this is still sick, right? So you have a 5,
Yeah, so I
5,
have
6,
a
6.
6.
No, I'm not going to stop it. I'm more afraid of Abaddon.
Then I will throw 6 at you.
Take it.
And then I will do nothing else but pass turn and search for 7 basic lands.
Sweet. Tap. Should I just leave him tapped?
He's going to be tapped when you hit combat. Yeah. So unless you're going to make him hexproof with the thing that stops me being able to respond to it. Split second.
Yeah.
Which I don't suspect is in this deck.
Probably not. Okay. What's this do? Okay. I will move to combat.
I will tap down Abaddon. And I
You will
will
get tapped
regain
down.
my clue.
Sad Abaddon.
Sad Abaddon.
Saturday.
Well, there used to be a thing where we used to call him Failbadon the Armless. And that went around for a while because he had 13 Black Crusades and did naffle with them. And the model used to have his arms fall off all the time.
He's armless.
Yeah.
Alright, Aaron, I'm going to send Balakor at you. 6 flying. 6, 5 flying.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take the 6, that's fine. 26.
Cool. So 6 life has been lost. What do things say? Never demon enters battlefield. Okay. So I next thing I cast with 6 or less gets Cascade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's cast Mutalith Vortex Beast. Trample 6/6. When this thing enters the battlefield, flip a coin for each opponent you have. For each flip you win, draw a card. For each flip you lose, it deals 3 damage to that player.
So I don't have a coin.
I'll just do evens odds.
Yeah,
Sure.
no problem.
Okay, so evens odds for yourself. Actually, I should probably
Calling
which
odds.
one is which, right? So
Right.
odds is heads, evens is tails.
Okay.
That is odd. So you do. I get 3 damage to you. Ow. Do for Aaron. 3 damage to yourself, sir.
Yep, no problem.
And for Sam, I draw a card. And then I cascade for 6.
Forward wipe.
I know, right?
It is a Noise Marine. Oh, the guy with the guitar.
Just a funny
Yeah.
thing.
Noise Marine. Noise
Cascade
Marines are
again,
quite.
then.
It has cascade, yeah. So I will cascade again for 5 or less. No, 4 or less.
Does he have anything else?
Yeah, when he enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to the number of spells you cast a turn to any target.
So that's
1.
It's 2, isn't it? Didn't you cast the other thing?
I cast this, and I cast this, I guess. So there's 2.
Yeah. So the cascade will happen first, so you're technically going to cast another one.
Okay, let's do
I see, yeah.
so 4 then. That's too big. Mortarion. Chromatic Lantern.
oh, that's the baby right there.
Pretty alright.
That's a good reprint.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do 3 damage to Sam. You're actually on higher life, so I'm going to do it to you.
I'll roll. I'm going to say.
Okay. And I keep forgetting to do it, so I'm just going to do it now. Tap this for 1 to put another charge counter in it. And I'll pass.
Tap everything, draw.
He's going to kill everything or bring everything back.
I mean, I know that there's a board wipe in here. I assume that there's board wipes or board wipes or pseudo
Yeah, I've got
board
a few
wipes
in
of all
each
of them.
one. Yeah.
Okay. Tap that. 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and I'm going to play Shard of the Void Dragon.
Ooh.
Flying 7/7. Whenever the Void Dragon attacks, each opponent sacrifices a non-land permanent. It has a secondary effect, matter absorption. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, or is put into exile from the battlefield, put 2 1/1 counters on Shard of the Void.
Okay.
This must have been a competition to see how many words can we get on it.
They do some quite fun things.
Yeah.
With that, I think I need my blockers now, so I'm going to pass.
End of turn, I'm going to crack my clue.
I'm in danger.
Ooh.
Need a Gary in there or something.
Yeah. I don't like that laugh.
Okay. Alright. Okay, this feels really strange actually, but I am still passing. So, over to you.
Sure.
Very ominous.
Sweating
So
profusely.
I'm gonna untap my not that much mana, only a little bit.
Just a little, yeah.
Yeah, just a tiny bit. And I will draw, and then second triggers.
Yep.
Double the number of each kind of counter on a target creature you control. So I'll double the 1/1 counters on this, so it becomes a 14/14.
That's all.
That's all, yeah.
Just a friendly 14/14.
Technically a 15/15 because it's
Yeah,
still
'cause
in the
it's
end.
as well.
Yeah.
Did you got trample?
I need to untap as well. No, that doesn't have
It
trample.
has
Oh, okay.
defender,
It
actually.
has defender, so I can't. I can only block with it.
I mean, it's a big
So
ass
it's
blocker.
a nice blocker.
Nice shield you got there. Has it got reach?
And
No.
no, so I can. I'm folly to you. I will tap 2 and play an arcane signet, and then I will tap 2 mountains.
I don't think you got enough lands there, bud.
I know 2 forests because I'm just
Struggling a bit.
I'm evening it out.
We need to, so that me can't hold all my lands.
I tapped too many, so I need to untap 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And I'll play Springkiller. 5/5 trample. Whenever I cast a creature spell with mana value 5 or greater, Screamkiller deals 5 damage to any target.
It's a good card.
That seems unreasonable, doesn't it?
This whole deck seems quite unreasonable.
Doesn't it?
You can see why it's popular.
Yeah.
And then I will also
I recall just screams, I want to kill you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, I'm gonna tap for the 2 red on that enchanted mountain, and then tap my other 6 for 8. And Swarmlord's coming back.
How many times have you cast them?
This is the second time, so it comes with 4 +1/+1 counters, but he also gains an extra counter, extra +1 from that.
Yarp.
So he's a 10/10, and because he has a mana value of 5 or less, I can deal 5 damage to target,
Oh,
5 or more.
wow.
5 or more
Yeah.
to any target.
Name your target.
And I am going to,
Balak or Abaddon of 5 toughness.
yeah. Sven's got 7 on that thing, you know. He's locked out on that one, hasn't he? And to make it interesting, I'm going to kill Greyfax.
No, you're not.
Oh,
jeez.
what's happening? Protection spell?
There we go.
Flash this in.
Oh,
Commanders
nice.
I control have protection from everything.
Cool.
That's nice.
Okay. So, then I'll move to combat. And I'll swing. Can't swing with those.
You're more
but
afraid
I
of
can
Abaddon or
swing-
the Tyranids?
But I'll swing 6 at you.
Does it trample?
It does not. See.
Block with Greyfax. Protection from everything.
Oh, yeah, that is fair.
That's fair. And then I'll pass turn then.
Okay.
Should have thought of that, shouldn't I?
I don't want to say there's a giveaway.
This is my noob status you see coming
That's
through.
fine.
Untap.
We've all done it.
Have you also shuffled your hand into your deck before? Because I have.
A number of stupid mistakes I've made. I remember...
Forgetting triggers and things like that as well.
Sure, if you want the stupidest, then it was probably having sideboard cards in different sleeves and not noticing as I shuffled them in.
Ah, okay, so
that was stupid. That was what happened when I was new. You know?
Yeah. So I have a 15 defender.
You do.
It doesn't have any reach.
I don't have any reach, so you can't hit me
You've no
with stuff like
flyers,
that.
right?
But yeah. Then I have a 10 turn and a 6.
I don't like this, Sam.
No one's got any target removal for that.
I think it would have been used by now.
Yeah. Could have been drawn.
You know what, Sen? I'm going to help you out here.
Jeez, that doesn't sound well for me or you.
It's fine.
I both like and dislike the sound of that. I'm gonna help you out here. I'm gonna get you out of the game right now.
I'm gonna end your misery.
I'm going to tap 4.
Sure. I knew there was something, but I had to I just couldn't resist. Do you know what I mean?
I'm going to cast Assault Suit, attacking Shard of the Void Dragon.
Oh, that's a nice card. That is.
Creature at the beginning. I don't think you can, because it's still an equip, and you equip your own creatures.
Oh, sure.
Right, and then it moves after you've equipped your own creature.
So you cast it; it's an equipment.
Mm-hmm.
If you've got
I can't equip yet.
if you've got a temporary
It's
mind
not an
control
aura.
ability,
Yeah,
you'd be fine.
Never mind. Leave it there.
Oh, nice
it
card.
might come in hand later.
I like the thought.
Yeah, I was hoping just to make it not attacking.
I'm a big fan of the battle suit. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Although it gains text, doesn't it? So it wouldn't be able to attack Sen even if you could equip it like that.
Can attack you or planeswalkers you control.
Yeah. So is it this
Well,
creature
no,
gains?
because I would still control this.
But is it this creature gains or
this
is
creature gets plus one plus two. It has haste and can't attack you.
So the creature gets it. So it's on the creature,
Oh, interesting.
not on the equipment.
So you want to do it to your own creature then?
Basically
or
give
something
somebody
that you've
one of
mind
yours.
controlled or something like that. Yeah. Something that you can deal with. Or
You're
something
basically
that-
goading your own creature.
No
They
way,
can't
yeah.
attack you with it.
Yeah.
So have
So
my creature, you can't hit me with it, but you hit anybody else with it.
yeah. So something if I put that on Greyfax, for
Yeah.
example.
There's another card in that deck that does the same thing. That's quite juicy.
Let's see if we can cascade into it. I'll move to
In
combat.
fact, it doesn't work because it's protection. Yeah. Sure.
Move into combat.
Yeah. Am I more scared of you or am I more scared of him? Bellicor flies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Bellicor flies. It's only a 6/5, not a 7/7 though.
But Bellicor flies. And I can't deal with the flyer. No,
Bellicor-
I'm going to let it go. Go on.
Okay, cool. So, combat. I'll send Bellicor with Sam, because he can't block it.
That wasn't very nice, wasn't it?
Also,
Take 6.
The thing I'm afraid of here is what happens if he goes blood for the blood card cascade into something massive that we can't deal with.
I think that went to the bottom though, didn't it, when he cascaded? So it might be a
did go
while
to the
away,
bottom,
and he hasn't
yeah.
shuffled since.
Yeah, and he's not tooted. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
so these
So
are
he
two
might be
trample
safe.
guys.
You never know your luck.
Yeah.
I'll send the Mutalith Void Beast, Vortex Beast at Aran. It's a 6/6 trample.
6/6 trample. Block with Greyfax, take 3.
Yeah. Okay. That's cool. So, Sam lost 6,
Yep.
and then Aran lost 3, so I can cascade for 9 if I cast something. Well, no.
You did
Things
cascade the
with 9
suit,
or
didn't
less.
you? So you have to cast something.
I've cast the suit, but that's already been cast.
And then you've attacked, yeah.
It only gains it afterwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm just gonna tap that just for normal mana. 3, 4, 5. I already have to worry about colours. Oh, actually, I have another mana there, don't I? Does that matter? No. 5 mana. I'll cast Lucius the Eternal.
Nice.
When it dies, exile it and choose a target creature an opponent controls. When that creature leaves the battlefield, return Lucius from exile to the battlefield under its own control. So let's cascade 4. That's 4. The Ruinous
There you go.
Powers. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose an opponent at random. Exile top card of that player's library. Till end of turn, you may play that card, and you may spend mana of mana in any color to cast it. When you cast a spell this way, its owner loses life equal to its mana value.
Nice.
Yeah, that is unfair.
Damn.
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
That is all I got. Go for it then.
Yeah, I'll play Desert the Glorified tapped. Why not? 4 and 1. And I'm gonna unearth my Triarch Praetorian. When it enters the battlefield from the graveyard, I draw 2 cards, but lose 2 life.
Where am I?
Just in this corner.
Is it this way?
Yep.
No, that's just me. That's.
No, it's Sandal.
Oh, it's just.
Okay.
I'm getting. Yeah. I see.
Cool. Moving to combat.
Technology is complicated. Yeah, we'll tap down the big thing. And I'll have a clue.
Cool. I'm going to give this thing +2/+2 with Menace.
Yeah.
So it's a 4/3
In the air.
in the air. Is the match health? It's coming at you.
Okay. I have no flyers that are currently untapped, so yeah, I'll take 4.
Take 4.
Take 4 damage.
Cool. This leaves the battlefield is now exiled, and my Shard of the Void Dragon gets 2+1/+1 counters.
That's good. Well,
I do not approve.
not very good.
And with that, I'll end my turn.
End of turn. Mortify this.
It's
Oh,
no
sorry, I forgot about this. I also create 2 Necron Warriors.
Ooh, what's that from? From
Okay.
him.
When one or more artifact cards leave your graveyard, create 2/2/2 Black Necron Warriors.
Okay, that's cool.
Nice.
Draws for the turn. I have an army! Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Right, what are we doing? You have an army. Armies are a problem. You have big things that I can't really deal with. And you have stuff that's very aggressive, but
And causes
One
chaos.
Big angry
Yeah,
boy.
yeah.
I don't even know what I'm doing.
very
really
Just
angry.
read the card and like, yeah,
But
yeah.
he really
cool.
wants to be aggressive, so that's fine. So we are going to. Sam will punch you with Greyfax.
So I'm going to attempt to block. Great.
Well,
Protection
protection
Oh,
from
is it
everything.
protection from everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see, yeah.
So you take 3 and it's commander damage. I don't know if we're tracking that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's relevant at this point.
Well, you've been hitting people with Abaddon, so we should have been tracking that.
I think he's only
I think
actually
he's
done
only
combat
been-
damage once.
Has he really?
Yeah,
He's
only
been
tapped
hitting
out.
you.
Yeah.
Has some unreasonable person been stopping him?
I've taken 5 Abaddon damage.
Right,
Because there was no way I was about to take that.
Yeah. Defenders of Humanity, X equals 6.
Yeah.
What does
I get Astartes.
6 of them.
6 2/2s.
Yes.
With vigilance.
Well, he gives them
Yeah.
+1/+0 and vigilance. They're quite a lot of fun.
6 3/2s.
Double
technically 6 3/2s. Yeah, double vigilance. It's all in the name of fun, right? And
A ball like white would be really good.
yeah. I also get to do the same cost again, basically. Exile the enchantment and do it again.
Sweet.
Ha!
But I can only do that if I have no creatures, and only during my turn. which I will forget, so do catch me on that. And with that, I am done.
Tap my not many ones.
Question about your protection from everything.
Yes.
If it board wipes,
That would kill it.
It depends
Well-
on how you board wipe.
I wouldn't this dying, but that would survive.
It depends on how you board
Yeah.
wipe.
yeah.
Board wipes will still kill it
Yeah.
because it doesn't target. The protection protection is debt, isn't it? So
Just can't be targeted.
it can't be targeted. So it can't be enchanted or equipped. It can't be blocked. Damage. All damage from things it's protected from is reduced to 0. But there are ways around it. Protection is not the greatest thing in the multiverse. It's strong. don't get me wrong.
It's protected. It's not indestructible.
Yeah. It's protected. It's not indestructible. So something that says destroy all creatures will still destroy it.
So I've drawn so this completes, so it'll double the number of each kind of counter on a creature I control.
Pick one.
A Swarmlord, so he gets an extra 4. So
Sure.
what's that? He's a 14/14 technically because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's got 8 counters on him.
Does he have trample?
No, he doesn't.
It doesn't have.
But it doesn't have trample, so that's all right. So,
Yeah. That is actually fine.
and I want a 2.
Honest goof.
8. So yeah, that happens.
Your tyrannic warrior gets sacrificed.
Yeah. When that goes away, you can all be very thankful for that, I guess.
I mean, I'm going to say at this stage it's done its job.
Yeah. And then I'm going to tap my double mountain and a green and play bone sabers. Whenever equipped creature attacks, put 4/1/1 counters.
Jesus Christ.
And I am
Superstar.
then going to tap 3 and attach it.
Do you know that one sorcery spell that removes all counters from creatures?
Yeah.
Is that in any of these things?
I don't know. But
Just
destroy
really
effects
killer.
still work, right? And
Yeah,
Death
yeah.
touch still works. You might have death touch in there. In fact, you've got a really solid card against his deck.
Yeah.
It's a guy that flashes in. He's a 5/3 and then destroys something. So attackers fast effects. Flash this in, kill the thing I'm afraid of, block the thing I'm less afraid of.
Yeah.
Efficient.
And then I'm going to go to combat.
So before we get there, how big's the Swarmlord and what else have you got?
So Swarmlord is got a 14/14.
Does it gain these now, or does it gain it when it attacks?
So he's about when
it
I can
attacks.
equip it, but when it attacks, which I'm going to do with it, which is one of the.
So you put the tokens on
'Cause I'm going to
premature.
attack with
That's
it, yeah.
fine. That's absolutely fine.
He is going to
does he
attack
trample?
You. He does trample, yes.
Huh.
So he would technically be a 10/10 because of this.
Yep.
This is currently a 5/5. Don't need to worry about that because it's defender, and that's a 13/13.
Alright. Where are they going?
All right, yeah, go on. I'm not going to stop them. So declare your targets. Are they all
that
coming
worries
in
me.
then?
You know, I mean, no, I haven't decided who they're coming for yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's Greyfax, you see. I'd have
Yeah.
to do them at the start of combat before you declare your attackers.
So I'm going to attack Sen with my Scream Killer, which is coming at you for 10 with trample. And Swarmlord is also going to come for you.
Oh, he's in for blood!
Wow.
And then I may as well just throw 5 at you as well.
What's this?
Just 5/5. Doesn't
I'm going to throw one of my Necron Warriors under the bus
for who? Swarmlord.
for the one that doesn't trample.
Yeah. And then you've got 10
Then I've got 10.
with trample.
Do I want to lessen the blow? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm sending my Heavy Destroyer and my other Necron. So that's going to mitigate 4 of the damage.
Okay, this is a
Take
5/5.
six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm
Take 6
gonna
then.
Yep.
I'm gonna block it with Greyfax on one of the Astartes.
Yeah. So it dies. Yep.
I assume you're killing the Astartes.
Yes.
So when the Astartes dies, the Sanguinary Priest will shoot you for 1, which I forgot last time is actually life-linked.
Cool. This gains 2 more +1/+1 counters.
Yeah.
So now I have an 11/11 fly.
We're in the end game now.
And
It
then-
feels that way, doesn't it?
Then I will pass him.
just let me just one. Just let me tap him.
I did let you tap him. I helped you tap him.
This is almost kill.
Each opponent sacrifices an unland permanent. If you promise not to attack me, I won't tap it down. How's that?
I like the sound of it.
Fine. Deal?
Yeah.
Fine.
He's counting his mana.
I am, yeah.
That concerns me.
I'll be honest, it probably should. I won't lie.
Get back everything from the bin. Put 4 million counts up.
He's terrifying. I've been so concentrated on that board that I've completely neglected
This.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
massive. And he's got some stuff that works really well together.
Don't forget the upkeep trigger. Your aura?
Oh no, he destroyed it.
Oh no, that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
If we can get rid of that, we get rid of that.
Yeah, that went away very early. Okay.
Are you doing start of combat?
Yeah, I'm going to move to the start.
I'm going to tap down Velacor, please. And I'm going to gain a second clue.
Gets tapped. Okay, we will.
That wall's 15.
It's 15.
15.
I will attack you with Lucius the Eternal. So when he dies, I exile it and choose target creature an opponent controls. When that creature leaves the battlefield, I return him to the battlefield.
So
It's 5 through a haste. Not that that matters.
So if we go before attackers, then 'cause I'm going to flash something in.
Well, you can flash it in
Yeah.
in response to me going to attack.
So in response, I'm going to tap.
Before blockers, basically.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
This feels big.
8, 9, 10,
Jesus
Uh-oh.
11.
Uh-oh.
So I'm going to flash in this. So I was Ravenous.
Yep.
So I put the counters on,
Yep.
which I did 11, but take away 2 because that's in its cost.
It's got 9, yeah.
So it's got 9.
9 counters.
And I
you
draw a card because it's over 5.
That's solid.
And I'm going to then target creature, attacks target opponent if able. And he has
So this would have had to been done before declare attackers.
That's what I was saying.
Okay,
Are
cool.
we still okay to do it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so he has to attack Sen this turn.
Okay, so Lucius the Eternal will attack Sen then.
Okay, I'm just going to block it with Imotekh.
Yeah. So they'll both just bounce, and this guy will die. Second main.
Oh.
It's a bit late in the game to do this.
Well, bullet
Is
blight,
it?
it's never too late.
It's never too late.
I don't think it'll do much, to be honest.
Might I remind you that you can concede at any point?
I mean, it might be quite painful for people.
I'm up for that, you
Rock
know
and
what I
roll.
mean? I'm up for pain.
Okay, you guys
We asked
wanted
for it. We asked for
You
it.
save his life.
You asked for it. You can give it us.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gonna cast Blight Grenade. Destroy target creature. All creatures get -3, -3 till end of turn. I think.
He does have the flyer that is now 13/13.
Yes, but you have huge things.
I can make a deal not to hit you with them. That's fine.
I can make the same deal. I can also take you out.
Neg 3, neg 3.
-3, -3. So it's gonna do some damage to Aran. I'm gonna lose 2 creatures.
You're going to lose a damn sight more than that.
And I need to do some damage to Sam, I think.
Damn, that means I'm dead because he's going to kill me now, aren't you, Sen?
I mean, you've no flyers anyway. right?
No, so I can't stop him.
What is the worst thing? The Defender's annoying, but
He has
are you done with this effect, or are you doing more?
I still need to choose the choose the destroy.
Oh, it's right. It destroys a
So
creature
destroys
and
a
gives
creature
neg 3.
and gives -3.
Okay, no problem.
Maybe the Screamer Killer.
That does have trample, so it's probably a wise one.
And
Yeah.
when he casts his commander, it does burn things.
Yeah, let's do Screamer Killer. So destroy Screamer Killer, and then everything gets -3. I lose Herald of Slanesh and Noise Marine. Which
I lose 7 creatures, which means I have 7 things to shoot with the Sanguinary Priest. So, we're going to do 2 to Velacor, 2 to Abaddon, because all your creatures are getting the negs as well, right?
everything has -3 currently marked on it.
Yeah, I can't deal with this now. And all of your stuff's too big. Yeah, so we'll carry on. We'll deal 3 to this and 1 to your face. And I'm going to gain 7 life for the privilege.
I'll take 1 to the face. You guys asked for it.
We did, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a bit of damage.
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm a little sad that I didn't get to attack with the Primoris chapter. I suppose that's
I'm
my
really
fault.
sad that I'm 1 mana off doing something really cool.
Aw.
I'm really sad that I'm going to die.
Are you going to reanimate your bin?
No,
Oh, is that not what you're doing?
no.
Okay.
Don't know if it's going to help me, but I'll cast it anyway. 1, 2. This for red. That for colourless. And 2 anything else. Seeker of Slash.
I did kill Abaddon.
Oh, you killed Abaddon?
Yeah, well, you've given everything neg 3.
Yeah.
So it was 3 to kill
3
that,
to that.
2 to kill this.
Oh, sure, okay. And then 1 to my face.
Did you kill Belor?
Yeah, but it's got neg 3, neg 3.
Oh, yeah.
So I effectively, I took revenge. So Bellacor's dead as well, because he had neg 3 as well. So the 2
Oh,
damage
so you've done
kills him.
everything.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
No, you didn't need a board.
Which target did you choose when we traded creatures? Because that you bring him back.
Did I choose something?
I don't believe you did.
I don't recall.
Oh, for Lucius.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I think that's what happened when the cameras turned off.
I also draw a card for that dying, by the way. Well, that was not helpful.
I think.
I mean, it gets off the top even if it's not helpful.
Yeah.
I think I was going to choose the Swarmlord, so I'll just say that was the target.
Okay.
But
What did
no,
Lucius do?
He's still there. It's only when Stormlord, if the Swarmlord would die
Oh,
or
that
leave
comes
the
back.
battlefield,
Yeah.
That comes back, I see.
he would come back to the battlefield.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Seeker of Slanesh, haste 3/3, which is irrelevant really, but he also says each opponent must attack with at least 1 creature each combat.
Haste 1/1. In fact, you gave everything neg 3, neg 3.
Yeah, but this is after that effect.
He's done that already. This is next main phase.
Sure, but if it's got neg 3, it's dead.
Does it say until end of turn on the card?
No, it just says everything gets -3, -3.
Yeah, but it's got 3
Yeah, but I
toughness.
cast it afterwards.
Oh, you've cast it
Yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, go on. I know what's happening.
So everyone has to attack with at least 1 creature each.
Yeah, no problem.
Each turn. Please don't say that at me. That's the turn.
If it has... Oh, yeah, second main, of course.
Yeah.
I know what's happening.
Cool. Right, off the swamp. Cool. Gone to combat. We all know what's going to happen.
So is there anything I can do to convince you not to do this?
No.
Okay, so what's the trigger?
I will die to that, basically.
All opponents sacrifice a target non-man.
A non-land permanent.
Yeah.
I'll sack a clue.
I'll sack the assault suit.
I am dead.
Sam has died.
And it was very sad.
That was
It was
scary.
very sad.
Does that mean that Stormlord
So
leaves
he's
the
dead,
battlefield?
so you
technically?
get your guy back.
He's also lost the game, so all his permanents go.
Yeah.
So I get my thing back.
Is that what it happens?
Yeah, when that
Whenever
leaves
leaves the battlefield.
the battlefield. He
Technically
gets it
leaves
back.
the battlefield.
I don't know the ruling, but it's a
It's just
commander
a friendly
game.
game of Commander, right?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was.
I mean,
all I did was draw like 8 lands at one point. So
but
do you know
all
what I
the
mean?
13 wanted was to hook you.
I know.
It wanted to show its affection.
It just wanted reach so they could all have a nice time.
Yeah.
Cool. I paid 4 to play Mystic Forge. I can look at the top card of my library at any time, and I can cast artifact spells or colour spells on top of my library.
So you draw
Pretty alright.
deck artifacts?
Mm-hmm.
Mostly.
Except for the Catan? Is it Catan?
Catan, the lands won't be... And
Yeah.
that's pretty much up wall stopping.
Yeah.
5 open mana. Before Sazrek, the Silent King. So flying, it has my will be done. Whenever he attacks, mill 3 cards, put an artifact, creature card, or vehicle from among those cards, mill this way into your hand.
Alrighty.
Tasty?
That's the end of my turn.
Right.
So you must attack with at least 1 creature.
I'll do my best.
If you could kill Sam, that'd be great.
I wouldn't even blame you.
If you could
I've
avenge
got a
me.
3/4. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get there. I think we're going to remake Greyfax. That's what we're going to do. So that's my commander text.
Yep.
Do we care? No. So we'll remake Greyfax. And let's do some punching. So you have
5-3-3-3.
5-3-3-3. And you have 3-4. Okay. So I've got to attack with at least one. It makes the most sense if this goes at Sen. He's a 4-4 because of Greyfax.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to take the 4.
Okay.
Down to 4.
Is that the only attack, or are we doing more?
No, just that one. We'll make the planes. We'll make... Yeah, that's fine. I'm not even sure. Neam Shai Murad, I guess. Whenever Neashai Murad deals combat damage to a player, you may have that player return target permanent card from their graveyard to their hand. If you do, that player chooses a permanent card in your graveyard, then you put it onto the battlefield under your control.
It's quite tasty.
It's fine, but it requires quite a lot of trust.
Yeah.
Not something you very often find in Commander games.
Especially given the fact that you're on 28 life right now, and we're all...
I know, right?
Yeah.
Not this late in the
Right.
game either. Trust is very scarce.
I'm only on 28 though.
He's nearly
Do you
halfway.
want to take it like
I'm nearly half dead. It's this guy that's kept me alive.
Yeah.
He's so good. And making loads of guys was quite helpful.
Interesting. Just enough, it would seem.
Lord of the World?
No.
I
Well,
was hoping so.
maybe.
Got him.
So colorless, then we'll do blue-red. Whatever. So 5 minutes. Yep, 5 left. Cast Pink Horror.
Okay, yeah.
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it does 2 damage to any target. And then when it dies, you create 2 blue and red horror dudes that say whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, it does 1 damage. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Chaos Mutation.
Okay, yeah.
Trigger Pink Horror. And do 2 damage. 2 damage? Yeah. Any target. There's many targets here. What's the sleeve? Is that just a clue? Yeah.
Yeah, this is just a clue.
Okay. I'll just do it to your face, Aran.
No problemo.
And then Chaos Mutation says exile any number of target creatures controlled by different players. For each creature exiled this way, each controller reveals cards on the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. Puts it onto the battlefield, then puts the rest on the bottom of their library in random order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I think it's
7.
is it controlled by different players? So I think
Exile any number of target creatures controlled by different players.
yeah, so they have to be different. So
Any number of creatures.
any number of creatures controlled by different players.
Yeah.
So yeah, can just
Yeah, okay.
do whatever, right?
Sure.
Yeah, so I choose all of your creatures. And
You can't choose Greyfax.
can't choose Greyfax. Everything bar Greyfax. And do I choose any of my own? I'll choose these 2 guys. Why not? So they all get exiled. And then you reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal that many creature cards. And then they go onto the battlefield. And the rest
Exile,
of the cards go to the bottom. Yeah.
Who's exiled?
So I'll do 2.
Make an infiltrator. Make Marnie as Calgar.
Sloppity Bile Bite Piper. That's hilarious.
You are an artifact creature.
Dark Apostle.
Make
What
a
do we do?
redemptive
Just to the
dragon.
bottom.
Anything you haven't done just goes to the bottom.
Cool.
Random audio.
Yeah. Okay. Any ETBs?
Nope.
As an additional cost, we don't care. Whenever it attacks, we don't care. We don't care. When enters the battlefield, draw a card. So these are exiled, which was very sad.
Man, welcome to Beasts.
And I draw a card for this boy.
Yep.
Oh, he's got more on us there.
Well, I don't have any hasty boys, so
He's a
I will be
dangerous
passing the turn.
Marniers can be a little bit dangerous.
Yeah.
We have got rid of the massive dragon, though.
Well, you've also made it so that Greyfax can be targetable.
Also,
He's lost protection. It's pretty good.
Yeah, you gain Marnius, which is a nice.
I did gain Marniers.
yeah,
Which
that's
is a
not
nice
bad.
thing.
Okay, I'll draw. And I'm going to check out what's at the top of my library because I'm allowed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's no good. Okay, play the land for turn. How many artifacts have you guys got in your libraries?
Libraries?
Not libraries, graveyards.
I have no
Jeez.
idea.
Yeah, graveyards.
Graveyards. 1,
I have 2.
2, 3.
Cool. Okay. 4. I'm going to play Imotekh Scarab Swarm. When Scarab Swarm enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. For each artifact or land exiled this way, create a 1/1 colorless insect artifact.
Yep, that'll be 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little insect boys.
Six insect boys. 3 insect boys. 3 insect boys.
3 insect boys.
What's the counter for?
Oh, that. That's just, I forgot to remove that one. The giant dragon.
At
died.
least they're not 7
Yeah,
sevens,
okay.
right?
Jesus, up there. And I'm going to tap this to sacrifice one of these.
Mm-hmm.
It just draws me a card.
Sweet.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 open mana. Okay, moving to combat phase. I'm going to declare you as my opponent. And I'm going to swing you with this. Creatures attacking the last chosen player have menace. So you got a 4/5 coming at you.
With menace.
Mm-hmm.
A 4/5.
Mm-hmm.
What like this? Where are you? There you go.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. So I'm going to attack that first and then just die to that. There's double strike.
Yarp.
Cool. So 2 creatures have died this turn. So I'm going to a 3 to flash in my sword Immortal. Enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each creature that died this turn, which is 3.
Cool.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm. And with that, I will end my turn.
Greyfax is still sick. Okay, that's fine. I don't get a new clip, which is very sad. So you've got a 5/5, a load of 1/1s, a 5/5 and a load of 1/1s. You have a 3/3, a 4/4, a 3/3. Okay. No problem. Greyfax is no longer protected from everything.
No.
The 4/4 is technically a 5/5 trampler. I can't attack because you have a 5/5 and Marniers is only a 4/5 double striker. You have a thing that means I have to attack.
No, that's gone.
It's gone.
Yep.
Then I'm not attacking. Proceed.
Alrighty. And that. Be something good. Interesting. Okay. I will tap 3 mana I will tap the Dark Apostle. It says next non-creature spell you cast this turn has Cascade. Tap for colorless. And then 5 more.
I do like the Cascade mechanic in the Chaos deck. That is cool.
6 mana for Drochtnien. Legendary artifact equipment. When Drochtnien enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target creature. Equipped creature has menace and +X/+O, where X is the exiled card's power, and it equips for 2 mana. So it has Cascade first, so I'll Cascade for 5. Aspiring Champion. When he... It's menace 3/3. When he deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. When Aspiring Champion deals combat damage to a player, sacrifice it. If you do, reveal cards on top of your library until you reveal a creature card, put it onto the battlefield, then shuffle, then...
Wow. It's representing him getting his demonic ascension, his demonic gift.
If that creature is a demon, it deals damage equal to its power to each opponent. Okay.
Very solid.
Don't have enough mana to equip, although I need to resolve the exile.
You need to exile something, yeah.
Who's the biggest boy?
Probably the Redemptor Dreadnought.
It's a 5/5 currently, right?
It's a 5/4 currently.
Okay. This is also a 5/5.
Yeah.
But I think you're the scarier person. So
I did my best.
I thought I'd be getting right now.
I'm going to exile the 5/4 there.
In response, I'm going to make 2 counters with mine, yes. So, in fact, because there's only 2, you can actually have 2. And then he gets a trigger of when tokens come in after a card. That wasn't helpful. We are going to let you have the Dreadnought.
Cool. So yeah, I'll have essentially 5 power whenever this gets attached to anything.
Sure.
And do I bother going to combat? I suppose I might as well.
What have you got that's not sick?
Pinkar and the Slopetity Bile Piper.
Nice, okay. I approve.
A lot of these names do sound like you're trying to like bring up phlegm.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to send the Pinkar at Sin.
Does it have trample?
Just a 4/4. When it dies, I get dudes.
What for the 1/1?
Sure, yeah, that's fine. And
Oh, the horror. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
Pinkar.
I was debating like killing it, but I was like,
I thought you would block it with that, but
Yeah.
that's fine. Okay, I'll pass my turn.
Cool.
Go for it.
I have all these lands now.
Oh no, whatever shall you cast? Everything.
Cool. It's like Reliquary Tower. It's kind of funny. Maximum hand size, none.
Well, you might get some mad card draw.
Yeah. Okay. Commander's now 6. Do I want... 4. I'm going to use D6 instead to play a Toonblade. Flying 5/4, whenever Toonblade deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creatures they control unless they sacrifice a creature.
Okay, that's interesting.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah. Then I'm going to pay 1 to tap this, sack that, draw a card. Cool. And I think with that, I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Fine. End of turn. I'm going to make 2 more tokens with Marniaz. I'm just going to track them on the board now, seeing as there's too many. Which draws me a card for making tokens. And then untap. And draw for the turn. Tum-ty-tum-ty-tum. 1 for the turn. So, because I am a bad person,
Uh-oh.
for the Emperor, Creatures I control get +2/+2 vigilance and lifelink until end of turn.
No, that's a board wipe in the hand. All the mana open, no.
That's gonna hurt.
I'm going to do my best. Right, what have you got as blockers?
2 creatures.
2 creatures.
Three,
what have you
three,
got as
three.
blockers?
3 creatures.
3 creatures. Alright. I will... Can I kill you both? I can come pretty close.
Yeah.
You have 3 land untapped. So all of my tokens will go at you, Seth.
Okay.
+4/+4, and there's 4 of them.
Yeah.
They're +2/+2, but they get +1/+0.
Aren't they? No, they're 5.
They're 5/4s, yeah. What have you got that's big?
I got 2 3/3s.
Do you have anything that has on death triggers?
Nope.
I know the Aspiring Champion does, doesn't he? Oh no, it's
No,
not
it's when
when
he
he
does
attacks.
damage.
When he deals damage. Okay. So I'm going to send Greyfax and Marniez at you. In attacker's fast effects, I'm going to use Greyfax to tap down this one.
Yep.
So, how much damage is coming to me?
You have 5/4s.
Fuck it.
So, what, 20?
Okay, so I say to assume I'm just dead.
Can you do it?
I have 3
They don't-
blockers.
they
He's
don't
got
have-
3 creatures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why 4 creatures went at him.
Yeah.
Cool. Thinking. Oh, because I've tapped this, I get a clue.
Yeah.
Which also means I draw a card because the tokens come in.
As a last ditch effort, I'm going to pay 1 life to exile the top card of my library. You son of a...
No.
Can I cast a creature?
If it has
on my
flash.
life? No, I can't then. God
A
damn it.
restriction always
Yeah.
overrides.
Do you want to know why?
Go on then. Oh, harsh.
Finally a life link.
Yeah.
So what?
Faithful Hour as well. Is that what it is? Flesh Flayer. When Flesh Flayer enters the battlefield, military card. Oh, right. No, it's
Yeah.
not. I thought it was going to be a fated card then.
No.
Okay, so how big are these 2 coming at me?
So
you
this is a 6/7 double striker.
Yeah.
And this is a 5/5.
Okay, well I'll block the double striker and then take the 5.
So I'm going to
will
gain
die.
20 from hitting you, and I'm going to gain 10 from hitting you.
Yeah.
So I gain 40 life.
Do you want to know what the second card I want to draw on would be?
I would love to.
Resurrection Orb. Creature has lifelink. Oh my god, that's kind of...
And when a quick creature
Yeah.
dies, return
So-
to the battlefield.
I believe that I've just made myself the target.
Aaron goes 6/6.
I'm also the last.
You
person
made yourself a
alive.
target.
It was very sad.
Don't have much that can stop you at this point.
For the Emperor, do you know what I mean? That's just how it goes with
For the Emperor. Damn right.
That's just how
Yeah.
it goes.
It is better to die for the Emperor than to live for yourself.
Yes.
Fortunately, I didn't have to make that decision.
Is that
So
turn?
when ready, yeah.
Alright.
I've put that in the wrong place. 'cause
Can you
I'm
imagine
amazing.
just somehow you pull something that just...
If he wipes the board, I've got an issue.
Yeah.
If he doesn't wipe the board, I reckon I'm okay.
The whole thing I loved about the Chaos playing the old Dawn of Water games are the little heretic builders. Their little voices. My life is forfeit.
Yeah. I used to play that a lot. I used to
love
like
them.
the war.
Okay, I'm going to pay 3 mana, tap the Dark Apostle, so next non-creature spell has Cascade.
Nice.
And then I need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 5. I will cast Bitumitous Blast,
Oh, Bituous Blast, yeah.
which also has Cascade.
Yeah.
So we have 2 Cascades to do first. There's also a trigger on Pink Horror actually, so there's 2 damage to each target.
You'd need to declare your target before you do your Cascade.
Okay.
It might be relevant.
The target is Greyfax.
Unsurprisingly.
So then 2 damage, which I will do. I don't think it's really massively relevant.
These are 3 2s now.
3 2s, okay. Man, I guess I'll kill 1.
Which am I okay to resolve that, or do you want to do your Cascade?
I don't think it'll massively matter.
If it does, we'll work it out. Yeah.
So first Cascade, so it's basically got double Cascade essentially.
Yes.
So 4 we're looking for. Each instant sorcery card you have gains flashback, but I don't have any, so that just will go there. And then the next Cascade, we have a Bloodthirster.
Oh, he's very good.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Blood
whenever
for the
he
blood
deals, he's a flying trampler with 6/6. Whenever he deals combat damage to a player, tap it. After this combat phase, there's additional combat phase. Bloodthirster can't attack a player that's already attacked this turn.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have
attack
haste,
you once
so-
on this point.
Huh?
He'll attack you once on this point because he has to attack a different player each turn.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's,
It doesn't have haste anyway,
it's
so-
still an additional combat phase. I'm probably still okay, but these have shrunk now that Greyfax has gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't attack with this turn anyway.
Nope.
However, I will tap 2 mana to equip the Drachnien onto. So that will give it menace and +5/+0 basically. The biggest dude, I guess. Attach it to the pink horror.
Yes.
So the pink horror is now a 9/4 with menace. And I'll just swing for the hills.
A 9/4 with menace.
Yeah.
Careful, you've only got 66.
I know, right?
Sure.
A 9/4 with menace. So the first thing we're going to do is make 2 more Astartes. So this goes to 5. I draw a card.
Starting to be a problem.
I see what you did there. And he's a 5/4, so we'll block with 2 of the Astartes.
Yep, so the Astartes will get smushed and
Yep.
the pink horror will die. When
Yep.
the pink horror dies, I will make
2
two
blues.
2/2/2/2s.
With half the ability each.
Yeah.
There might be on the flip
What are they
side.
called? Pink,
Blue horrors.
blue, and red demon horror.
Yeah.
There they are. Some fun looking dudes.
They are good.
Okay. And now I'll pass the turn and await my fate.
I'm going to sack one of my clues to draw a card.
So you got it? Is it a miracle?
Could be over.
I didn't get a miracle. I also have no mana on
I
10.
think For the Emperor was the miracle.
For the Emperor is a very solid card. I am, however, all the things I want to cast. Right, what you got?
2/2/2s, a 3/3, and a 6/6 with flying.
So we are going to make a Primaris Eliminator. 5 mana. In black. I'm going to give your board -2/2 until end of turn.
Yep, the horror will go bye-bye.
Can I remake Greyfax? He's
You're
currently
1/1 and a
8.
4/4 now.
I can make Greyfax. So I'll remake Greyfax. We'll make a stream. And then we will make friends aggressively. So they're all +1/+0 and vigilance.
Yep. So 3/5/5s?
No, they're only 3/2s now. For the Emperor was only once.
Okay.
I would love it if it was an enchantment to last.
And a 4/5.
And Marniaz is a 4/5 double striker.
Okay.
Right, is the God Emperor in there somewhere?
Well,
I
I'll
don't
block
think
what I
in the back,
can.
is it?
I'll block the...
Oh, Blondie.
I guess I'll block Marnius with the Slippery Bile Viper.
Yep.
And then one of the Starries with my... what is currently a 4/4.
Yeah, no problem. I'm quite happy to trade one of those to hit you for 6.
Yep, that'll die. I'll take 6. Go to 5.
And then I'm done.
And then I'll need to do something crazy in order to survive, but I probably can't.
You can't ever truly board wipe you with that enchantment on, can you?
There are things that will kill the enchantment as well.
Right.
Yeah. There's a few cards in this one that you can destroy enchantments with.
Yeah.
Temple of False Gods.
That enchantment is really good.
That enchantment is really good. There's a lot of things in this deck that are really good.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things in all these decks that are really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 mana. Cast a Commander Sphere.
Yep.
I'll float a black.
Yep.
Well, sure. And then I'll sack it to draw cards.
Yep.
Does that do anything? I guess I'll use that mana, and this mana is a red. Doesn't really matter much. So 4 mana. Actually, before I cast it, I want to tap 3 mana. Tap this guy to give it Cascade. Cast this Blood Crusher of Corn. Corn? Other creatures you control have trample. Okay, so I'll Cascade for 3. I can't imagine anything for 3 that's going to do anything.
Oh, I don't know.
That's 4. That's 5. That's Soul Ring.
There you go. What's it
You're
like?
going to hit it eventually, right?
Turn what already?
Turn a million.
I mean, it's more mana. You can't complain. Do you have any hand? You've got one card in hand.
card
So
in
the
hand.
Soul Ring will help you, right?
It will actually.
By definition.
I can tap 2 mana to equip the Bloodthirster with.
The Dragonite.
So it is now a 11/6 flyer. Also with menace.
I think it was also something like the Chaos deck's like the first precon without an Arcane Signet in it for like ever or something stupid as well.
Okay.
I'll pass the turn. I got 2 blockers.
Oh.
Okay.
And he's got a card in hand with him.
Yeah, that's fine.
How big counter on your land?
Which land? This one? No, not yet. I need 3 counters in order to do anything worthwhile. You got some removal. You got me.
Okay. I love this card. I love it so very, very much.
Exterminatus.
It is not Exterminatus. However, it would not be correct to do it now. It would be correct to do it in combat. So that's what we're going to do.
Go for it.
Right.
I'm waiting for Orbital Bombardment.
I like Orbital Bombardment. There was a wonderful book a while ago of the tactic. I can't remember the title now. So we'll go to combat.
Yep.
We will go to face.
You're tagging with your enchantment as well?
Well, correct it.
Uh,
We will use Greyfax to tap down the thing that isn't a Bloodthirster. And
you
we
want to
get
tap down this one?
that isn't the Bloodthirster, the other one, whatever the other one is.
You want to tap this?
Yeah, I want to tap this.
The small one?
Yeah.
Sure.
So I get a clue, which means I get a counter, which means I draw a card.
I think I'm dead no matter what you do anyway.
Well, I'm glad that I got to cast this because I'm making Cali. Polymorphine. When you have Calidus, you may have Calidus Assassin enter the battlefield tapped as a copy of any creature on the battlefield, except it has when this creature enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 other target creature with the name.
Hey.
I will be a Bloodthirster, thank you, please.
Wow. Good game.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good game.
Thank you.
Man.
Good game.
Thank you.
Good game.
That's awesome.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice
That was
game,
alright.
guys. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.